After School SpeciAL. I'm Adrian, and this is the series where my brother Al and I...
That's me.
That is you.
Yeah.
Discuss the movies that raised us. This is where we rewatch... Oh, that's your line.
Always trying to be the lead.
Here, let's start again. Let's start again. It's early enough.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Welcome to After School SpeciAL. I'm Adrian, and this is the series where my brother Al and I...
That's me. I'm Al.
This is where we discuss the movies that raised us.
This is where we will rewatch and talk about movies we discovered as kids and grew up watching and rewatching over and over again. In many cases, we probably shouldn't have watched them as young as we did.
Yeah. Today's After School SpeciAL movie.
God, that's a tongue twister.
Today's After School SpeciAL movie is Dracula, Dead and Loving It from 1995. Okay, so Al, this is the intro segment. This is where we talk about when do you remember we first saw Dracula, Dead and Loving It?
Pretty sure it was at home on the couch.
Yeah, I don't think we didn't see this in theaters.
No, definitely didn't see this. Well, I definitely didn't see this in theaters.
No, I didn't see this in theaters. I'm pretty sure. I think this was a bought VHS.
I always just remember things coming out of the cabinet.
Oh, the cabinet.
The cabinet.
Oh, we should tell our listeners about the cabinet.
Sure, Adrian. Share with them.
Well, I think we did mention this in your episode from CultFilmSchool, but okay, so our dad and our uncle
Zivit.
Okay, well, yeah, ZV. Okay, so like Z, like we're Italian, so Zio, Vito, but we called him Zivit. So it was our dad and Zivit. They, I guess, when they were younger, they had 2 VCRs. So when they rented VHS tapes, they would record whatever they rented on a blank VHS. So we had this cabinet as kids of all these VHS with 2 or 3 movies on them, and there was no rhyme or reason why the movies were paired together. It was just like whatever they rented that week. So a lot of the movies we watched were just at random putting in these VHS tapes into the VCR.
Yeah, it was like a crapshoot is basically with the VHSs.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of the movies we're going to probably talk about on this show are from that cabinet. So it's a good thing we mentioned it. But a lot of those movies were like from the 80s. So I don't think Dracula, Dead and Loving It was one of those.
So what, you think we just rented it and then recorded it? Because I feel like we owned it.
We definitely owned it. I don't know if we rented it first or just bought it.
Did we pirate this? Did we burn this movie, Adrian?
This was 95. There was no burning of anything unless you were like literally lighting a match to something. But we were big fans of Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, such a good movie.
Oh my God. Yeah. Which came out like 2 years earlier.
We're men in tights.
This was Mel Brooks's next film. And it had a lot of actors from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I remember that. I remember, oh, it's Mel Brooks. And oh, it's got people from Robin Hood Men in Tights. And also stars Leslie Nielsen as Dracula, who was a huge comedy guy in the 90s.
See, I just remembered him from this and the Naked Gun movie series. I think there was multiple Naked Guns.
There were...
Right?
Yeah.
2?
3 Naked Gun movies.
2, 3, yeah. But yeah, I don't remember him in much besides that, and obviously Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
Yeah. Well, like after he did, so like, yeah, Leslie Nielsen was like a serious actor for the longest time. Then he did Airplane.
Oh, that's the other one.
Which
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, which was like a spoof movie, but like he was hilarious, but his performance was like super serious, right? And then from there, he does The Naked Gun with the same guys who did Airplane, and then after Naked Gun, he became like the comedy guy, you know?
I wouldn't. I literally just saw him in this movie and Naked Guns. I don't really remember him in anything else still.
Well, that's fair. 95, you were how old?
I was young. I was very young. I was turning 6, right? 89, 90. 90. Yeah, turning 6. I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Math is hard sometimes. Got to think back.
Yeah, so I I think that's all I kind of remembered
about this movie.
Well, about like us first watching it. Obviously, we loved it. This is one of those movies that we rewatched over and over again, and we loved. Normal,
Normal, perfectly
perfectly normal.
normal.
Um, Al and I speak in random movie quotes, and that's one of the quotes we constantly say to each other, even to this day.
Yeah, it's weird.
Even though we haven't seen this movie in so long, we still quote because we were
So long.
we were obsessed with Renfield. When we were kids, we always rewound
the brunch scene.
the brunch scene with
Yeah,
Renfield and Dr. Stewart.
So many. Yeah, I remember the first time ever watching it. I feel like we stopped and rewinded it like so many times. And
So many. But is there anything that like you remember at that time that you liked about it? Like at the time that we first started watching this when we were kids?
I mean, I remember the like certain one-liners that obviously we always quote. I remember the I don't know why I just fucking almost forgot. The most thing that I remember about this movie is actually the shadow of Dracula. Like genuinely I remember that a lot and how fucking hilarious the little things he did. I remember that. I remember there's so much blood.
Okay. Yeah.
It's literally just moments within the movie I remember. I'm mad that we haven't watched this movie in a long time, to be honest, because I remember just pissing myself laughing watching this movie.
So that's what we remember about when we first watched it and our first memories of it or initial thoughts of it. So with that, Al, it's time to press play because it's time for the rewatch.
I'm ready.
Insert spoiler warning here.
So, the rewatch. Al, we just rewatched Dracula Dead and Loving It. After it's been years. It's weird. Even though we still quote this movie today, we hadn't actually sat down and watched it in a long time.
Yeah. It's probably been like what, 20 years?
It's been a long time since I rewatched this.
I generally think, probably like 20 years.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the rewatch discussion. So this is where we talk about what stood out on the rewatch, any like favorable quotes or moments that stand out, what aged well or maybe didn't age well, or funny or shocking things we missed as kids that we now notice as adults when we watch it.
Do you want me to start?
This is After School SpeciAL.
Okay.
The series is named after you.
So instantly after rewatching Dracula Dead and Loving It, and I pissed myself laughing multiple times while rewatching this movie. The one thing that got me, and I honestly didn't remember this at all, was the opening scene. And when I say that, it's the wife that's a man with a mustache who doesn't speak, mind you.
Oh, like the opening with Renfield in the carriage with that couple.
Yeah. I fucking died of laughter just in the opening scene alone.
She's like, it's like she's mute or something. She sounds like Beaker from the Muppets.
Yeah, she does like that, or like she makes noises. I didn't remember I didn't remember that character being a male the first time we watched it. So that got me right off the bat. The actor, I'm really bad with names, but I'm just going to refer to him as Renfield.
Peter McNichol.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Renfield. Janosch from Ghostbusters.
Janosch, that's right. Even though he's not Renfield yet.
No, he is Renfield. He's just not possessed by Dracula yet.
Well, doesn't he go by like a different name?
No.
Oh, I thought he had another name besides Renfield.
And then he becomes like possessed by Dracula.
Oh, I thought he had like another name before, but
no.
My bad.
He gets possessed with Dracula and he gets a new name?
I thought maybe he just becomes Renfield then.
No.
Anyways, so the opening scene, that got me, and it got me hooked right away again. Another part that made me laugh quite hysterically this time, I guess now that I'm older, made me laugh a little bit more. When they get to Transylvania, is that? Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's where Dracula lives. Yeah, that's where he's from.
Well, I don't know. I thought because of never mind. Anyways, the old lady that when we were watching it, you even told me that was like Mel Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks's wife.
Anne Bancroft, Mrs. Robinson from The Graduate.
Sure.
Yeah, she's the gypsy woman in the town. Yeah, that Renfield comes to.
So when she's like explaining to Renfield about, oh no, you need the cross, you need to have protection. While she's explaining this to him, she's doing like the turkey neck thing.
Yeah, she's grabbing her neck and making like the sound. Yeah.
But I never realized that she charges him for the cross.
Yeah, that's a funny moment actually.
It
where
is.
She's like, here, take the cross. It will help you. He's like, no. She's like, please. So he's like, she's like, damn it, take the
just
cross.
Take the cross, man. But yeah, and then proceeds to charge him. That made me laugh a lot more this time around. I didn't even remember that as a kid. And we're not even like 5 minutes into this movie yet, and I'm already pissing myself.
Well, that's the thing. You start laughing before the scene happens because we'd seen this so many times as kids. Like it's like your memory comes back of it just before the scene begins. You start laughing because you know what's going to happen.
I know. Yeah. I mean, we're bad for that with any movie. I find though we do that a lot. Another thing that Jonathan is his name.
Renfield.
No, Jonathan.
Are you talking about something completely different now?
A different character now.
Okay, Jesus. Harker? Jonathan Harker?
Yeah, that one. That guy.
Okay. Okay, I thought we were still talking about like Renfield and Anne Bancroft.
I mean, I can talk about Renfield this whole damn episode.
Okay, so Jonathan Harker, Steven Weber, Jonathan Harker.
Milosh.
People don't know what you're talking about when you say that.
Party Down.
He's in one episode of Party Down. That's the best episode of Party Down, yeah.
And that's all I remember him from. Anyways, his character this time around.
Yeah.
What did you think about him? Because I thought he was a standout this time around.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. So my memory of it when we were kids, like Renfield. And honestly, Renfield
still.
Peter McNichol steals the show. But the thing is, there's lots of chunks of time in the movie where Renfield's not in it. But I agree with you. On the rewatch, I noticed a lot of like subtle things that Steven Weber as Jonathan Harker does, and he's hilarious in this movie.
Yeah.
Just subtle lines he kind of says under his breath. He's funny. Like when Mina's possessed and she's making Jonathan like touch parts of her body, right?
Oh, like grab her ass.
And then like father's Dr. Seward comes in. And he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Right," and he's like, "She told me to touch it."
This is more in the middle of the movie when Lucy.
Lucy's the friend. Yeah.
Lucy becomes,
a vampire,
a child of the night, as Dracula says it. And they're outside of her like coffin. And she goes, "Jonathan, we could be together forever." And he's like, "But I'm with Nina." And he goes, "Fuck, I'm going to butcher this. You're probably going to have to step in." But then she's like, "No, but we could love each other." He's like, "I've only liked you." Or no, I'm skipping a part. Oh, shit. That's a different part.
You're talking about
I'm talking about two different parts.
That's a different line
I know.
in a different scene.
Go back to the other part where they're in front of the coffin, and then she goes, when he's like, "But I'm British," and then she just like fucking whips her boobs out, not like everything, but like, and then she goes, "So are these." And that fucking made me.
Okay, yeah. So when she's what Al is trying to say, Lucy as a vampire is trying to like seduce Jonathan, right? And they're like outside. And then, I forget what she says, but she's talking about, getting carnal or whatever. Yeah. He's like, "But Lucy, I'm British." and then she's like, she exposes her cleavage. She's like, "So are these." And he just looks at her and he's like, Subtle things like that stood out in the rewatch for me.
Yeah.
That were hilarious rewatching it that I didn't catch on too much when I was a kid.
Yeah. I mean, another part that I didn't catch on as a kid, but made me piss myself. This is now going back to Renfield. We're going to flip-flop. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be between Renfield and Jonathan that I flip-flop on. It's when Dracula breaks him out of the prison or the psycho ward.
Yeah.
And then he so context, when he's first seen and talking to him, he's upside down. Renfield having to, for some odd reason, go upside down to have a conversation
Yeah,
with
because
him.
Dracula's like flying outside the cell and he's upside down, and then Renfield needs to put himself upside down to talk to Dracula.
It's so funny. And then when he breaks him out of the prison, and Renfield jumps out or falls out. And he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I fly."
You don't.
Oh, yes, of course. You fly. I don't.
That's the thing. There's a lot of like physical comedy in this movie, and that really holds up well. Like, I mean, it's Mel Brooks, right? So his like style of spoof humor, like the comedy holds up.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it's kind of like timeless comedy. Like the jokes land fast. There's wordplay, absurdism, and perfectly timed physical comedy in this movie that still holds up to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Renfield's still hilarious, but yeah, Harker is hilarious. Something else that stood out to me in rewatching it was, in terms of production, is the design of the film. It's quite beautiful in terms of how because this movie spoofs primarily Coppola's Dracula from like 92, Leslie Nielsen's hair or hat or whatever. It's like spoofing the Gary Oldman Dracula. But the plot is spoofing the Bela Lugosi, Todd Browning Dracula from 1931, right? And all the sets look great. They got that gothic horror quality, that old school authentic feel, and beautiful matte paintings in this film. So that's something that stood out to me in the rewatch that I wasn't probably paying attention to when I was a kid.
I'll be honest, I wasn't even paying attention
to that now.
Yeah. You know, like, yeah, your eye on watching movies and mine are light years apart.
Well, it's different, but
like, I wouldn't even think of that shit. I just laugh.
I was laughing too.
But like, you're going so philosophical over here, and my notes consist of spider web.
Okay, well, what do you mean by spider web, Al?
Again, going flip-flopping again here.
So now we're going back to the beginning of the film. All right.
Oh God, yeah. We're going back to
when Renfield meets Dracula in his castle.
Yeah. Renfield meets Dracula for the first time, basically. 2 parts with that spider web. Or I guess not just the spider web. Going back to the shadow. So when Dracula falls down the stairs, and then all of a sudden he gets up and he's fine, but then the shadow gets up and he's in pain.
Yeah, that's the Coppola Dracula, because in that movie, the shadows move differently than the people.
Yeah. Honestly, I wanted more of the shadow in this movie, because the shadow had 3 parts. That part, the love dance part where he starts humping. He starts humping and making the noise like, it makes the noises.
He's like dry humping, but Mina's shadow.
And then the third part, at the very end of the movie, when they're like, "You're gonna die," or something to Dracula, or he's about to die. And then the shadow's like, "Uh-oh," and like packs up and walks away.
Yeah, the shadow takes off.
But anyways, I digress. Back to the spider web, because that's my note. It's such a small part. This time around, it stood out. Like, I feel like I laughed as a kid at this part, but I think this time around, I was waiting for this part. Like, I remembered this part.
Yeah.
When Dracula goes through it, and then Renfield's like, "Oh, I guess I can go through it too." And it's over the top, but it's so funny.
Yeah, he gets all tangled in the web.
But I think in my brain, the reason why I love the spider web scene is because the following scene that takes place, maybe not directly after, but it's the one with the 2 female vampires.
Oh yeah, Dracula's wives or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's right out. It's more or less after this.
It's not the direct scene afterwards, because that's when like he cuts his finger and he signs the papers.
Oh yeah, you're right. He cuts his finger.
Like, whatever. That scene's it's good.
So like it's like later that night from the web.
Yeah. But then I feel like the spider web scene, because in my brain that's where I'm like, okay, now this is where I get to see 2 of these women vampires, and then it's Renfield go, "What in the world did you do to the furniture?" I fucking.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And then they start like, because their cleavage is rubbing up against the furniture, and then they like get on the bed with him, and he's like, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. And he's like, wrong me, wrong my brains out.
He's so funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That was my spider web comment. That's literally one of my notes.
Yeah, that's the surprising thing on the rewatch is how funny it still is.
Yes.
And like how Dr. Seward, his diagnosis for everything is just giving the patient an enema.
Right? An enema. Everything's give him an enema. Oh no. Put him in the straight backer first, then give him an enema.
They give him a sense of accomplishment.
He's like no matter what, it's enema this and enema that, which it's funny. We're going to talk about Van Helsing.
Mel Brooks.
So I remember this scene to a T, and I'm pretty sure you might have heard me in the rewatch where I was like literally focused in.
Oh, the opening scene with Van Helsing.
Yeah, the opening scene with him where he's teaching like a lecture about.
He's doing like a autopsy.
Yeah, but it was in like a school because it was on a community bulletin board.
Yeah,
kind of thing. And then it's literally him pulling out intestines, cracking like the bones so that each and every one of his students pass out. During the rewatch, I was literally, I don't know if I was doing it physically, but mentally, I was literally pointing out which guy was going to pass out next to see if I remembered correctly. I don't know if you noticed that. And then, so I remember that scene really, really well.
Yeah, actually, you know what I remember? I do remember when we were kids. Okay, so that scene, because there's the last man standing, who's that little nerdy guy.
Yeah,
I think his name's Woodbridge. He calls him. He was Harold in Revenge of the Nerds 3 and 4.
I don't remember him.
He was like Lewis's nephew.
I remember from My Name Is Earl.
Oh, okay, that's fair. But I mean, as kids, like when we watched it, because I was like, oh, that's the guy from Revenge of the Nerds 3. Anyways, but yeah, that's a funny scene.
And that's how we get introduced to Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Which is, to be honest, they didn't even need to bring in the Van Helsing character. But I'm glad that they did.
What do you mean? They're spoofing Dracula.
I know, but when you think of Van Helsing, you think of the Dracula killer. But this one, he was Dracula. Like it feels like Dracula and Van Helsing could have been brothers in their bickering.
That was funny. Yeah, because Van Helsing knows the native tongue from Transylvania or whatever, and then like him and Dracula are always trying to have the last word.
Yeah,
but it's like in gibberish, basically.
Manushka.
That's how the movie ends, right? Where Van Helsing goes, he's about to leave and follow the rest of them, but then he goes, turns back and goes under the coffin lid, lifts it up a bit, and he's like, Fushka! So he has the last word over Dracula.
See, that to me, that really stood out this time around. That whole dynamic between them. Like, I remembered a lot of this movie, but at the same time, I didn't.
Well, we had seen it so many times that it was like coming back to us in real time.
Yeah. We haven't even talked about the brunch scene, or we haven't even talked about the whole, there's so much blood.
Okay. Before we get to those two standout scenes, because those are the two standout scenes when we were kids, and they're still the two standout scenes.
Those are the most iconic scenes in the whole movie.
Something I noticed in the rewatch that I didn't even pay attention to as a kid. The dance doubles are so obviously dance doubles in this movie.
Oh, God.
There's like two dance scenes with Dracula and Mina, and like...
You're so... Yeah, I think I have that in my notes, too.
You just totally noticed that these are dance doubles.
Yeah. They're not even the same. It looks like they're different stunt people over, like in every take. They don't even look like they're the same people.
I don't think they are. I think they're different dancers in each dance.
But yeah, I do have that in my thing. It says, when the stunt people are obvious and dancers. That's my note.
Okay, let's get to the two main set pieces in this movie. These were the two we rewound the most as kids, and they are still the funniest set pieces in this movie. And it's funny. One's got Renfield, one's got Jonathan Harker.
All right, which one do you want to talk about first?
We mentioned the first one already. The Renfield, the tea with Dr. Seward, where we to this day quote it.
Oh, God, the brunch scene.
Where like Renfield has to have...
Normal.
Perfectly normal. He has to have tea or whatever with Dr. Seward to prove that he's not insane, right? So the first thing he says is like, when Dr. Seward's like, hey, Renfield, how are we feeling today? He's like, normal, perfectly normal.
But I know, like, we don't even do it justice.
No.
Like, the actor himself, even his mannerisms, he's going from like the hunchback in a sense to like trying to act all like normal and shit. Like it's just it's like his body language is so good in this.
Oh yeah. Okay, so like Peter McNichol's Renfield is directly spoofing Dwight Fry from the 31 Bela Lugosi Dracula, like down to like the look, the costume, but even like his performance where he does like vocal tick where he's like that.
Oh, it's so good.
That's right from the Dwight Fry Renfield from 31 Dracula. He nails it.
Yeah, without a doubt he did.
So first thing he does, normal, and then he sits down, right? And then because at this point all he eats is bugs.
Yeah.
Dr. Stewart's like, oh, look at, have something to eat, and he's like, such a bounty.
What is this?
Then he takes the spider and eats it.
Did you just take a bug? Did you just? No. Don't be absurd.
He's like, I did not. He's like, yes, you did. I did not. Yes, you did. I did not.
It must have been a raisin that fell off the muffin.
And then he sees like a grasshopper. He just like throws his fork on the ground.
Yeah. Oh heavens! And then it's just like he was like, I found it.
And then he's got like the little grasshopper's like leg is coming out of his mouth, and he's just looking at Dr. Seward.
Yeah, just trying to be normal. He's like, the little bug. Are you eating bugs? He's like, no.
Something in your mouth. He's like, in my mouth.
No.
He's like, in your mouth.
In my mouth. Like, I could see its little feet dangling, and then it does like that slurp up. Oh fuck! That scene is just
it's the best.
When I think of this movie, I definitely think of that scene.
Oh, 100%.
And then obviously there's the other scene too.
Yeah, okay. So the other scene is when Harker and Van Helsing go to Lucy's crypt, where Van Helsing convinces Harker to stake her through the heart to kill her as a vampire.
Mm-hmm. Van
Helsing stands back because when Harker stakes her, it just explodes hilariously. Just unbelievable amounts of blood.
No. You're going
I'm
over.
setting it up for people.
I know, but you skipped a good part.
I'm not skipping anything. Like, now we can talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Because now they know what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, true. Well, because technically, Jonathan, he's like, is this the only way we have to do this? And then Van Helsing's like, nope. You can cut off her head, stuff her with garlic. Oh shit!
Something about pulling out her ears or something.
No, it's cut off her head, stuff her with garlic. Oh, and then rip off her limbs.
I thought it was ears.
Rip off all limbs, right?
Or was it limbs or ears?
I thought it was rip all.
Whatever.
Limbs.
Like, but there's either stake her through the heart or basically rip her apart, kind of thing.
Yeah, and then he's like, give me the steak.
Yeah,
he's
like, give me the steak.
Because he's hearing this all, and he's like, you could tell he was contemplating it at one point.
It's those subtle deliveries that stood out in the rewatch that were hilarious.
There's so much blood.
They're like leaning over. Van Helsing's convincing him that we got to stake her, and Harker's like, she's alive. Van Helsing's like, she's Nosferatu.
She's Italian.
She's Italian. Van Helsing goes around the corner. He's like, hides. Okay, now. And it's the way he stakes her too. Like, I don't know if you noticed this. He lightly just taps the stake.
Yeah, it's a love tap.
Yeah, and it just explodes all this blood. It just splurts all over him.
Go again.
He's like, makes him do it twice. And then Van Helsing's like, she's almost dead. And then Harker turns around. He's like, she's dead enough.
The subtlety of that. I didn't remember this. Obviously, I was just pissing myself laughing. But this time around, I noticed he gives them the handkerchief, and even that got me laughing because he gives them this small. Okay, to paint a picture, he's covered in blood,
Yeah, this is like Carrie style, just drenched in blood.
And then Van Helsing gives him the smallest white handkerchief to clean himself off with, and then he goes to proceed to give it back, and Van Helsing's like, "Keep it." Like he's like.
And then Harker's like looking around at all the blood. He's like, "Oh, this is ghastly." And then Van Helsing's like, "You're right. We should have put out newspapers."
It's oh man, it's just those two scenes. Like, I mean, the whole movie is great. I'll be honest.
Yeah, like it's hilarious, and like There's a lot of people from Robin Hood Men in Tights in this.
Yeah.
Amy Yasbeck is Mina. She was Maid Marian in Robin Hood Men in Tights. Then like her friend from Robin Hood Men in Tights is the maid, Broomhilda or whatever.
Tully.
Tully.
No.
What?
Tilda.
Broomhilda.
Tully?
The fuck is Tully?
That's no. Her name was Broomhilda in Men in Tights.
I think her name's like Yessie or Essie in.
I thought it was Telly.
And then Blinken is Martin, the guy that works at the asylum.
We haven't even talked about him yet, and he's funny too.
And then Will Scarlett O'Hara has one scene in this movie at the ball.
He gets the drink thrown in his face.
Yeah, Dracula does like a little spell thing on him. He throws his own champagne in his face.
Yeah.
But yeah, Blinken, yeah, he's funny too. His stuff with Renfield at the asylum.
Oh, the one scene with him, it's the quickest, but stood out the most to me.
Yeah.
So this is just after they realize Dracula is an actual vampire because they do the whole reveal with the mirror, and then he's not visible. Oh, we glossed over the master. Anyways,
what the master, and then he's like, Mister.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty important.
Oh yeah, because Renfield's at the ball, and then Dracula's telling him what to do, and then he's like, "Yes, master."
Yes, master.
He's like, "Do not call me master." Yes, master. He's like,
yeah, but the scene in question that we are trying to get to, but obviously we get sidetracked because this movie is fucking hilarious,
and we just get sidetracked.
Yeah, we get sidetracked. So Renfield is back in the prison, insane asylum, whatever the fuck, the asylum, and then the Mitch is it Mitch?
Martin.
How do I forget Martin? Martin Short, for God's sakes. Anyways, Martin, I won't forget his name now. So Martin is like, I'm gonna butcher this. You'll probably say it better. But he's like, you're gonna be here for a long time or something like that. And then, like, Renfield's doing his like,
no, like he throws Renfield into the prison. He's like, you're gonna stay here till you rot.
Yeah, that's it. And then he's like crying. And then not even like a millisecond. It's literally the door closes, the door reopens.
Yeah.
It's so quick.
Well, you're free to go. I've only been here a moment.
But in that moment, you were really good.
He's like, you're off. Good behavior. He's like, I've only been here a moment. He's like, for that moment, your behavior was very good.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
But it's such a subtle but quick scene. But it was this time, it stood out so much for me.
It's the subtleties in performances that we catch now that we're adults watching it. Like, that's what I noticed. Like, all the subtle stuff.
Don't say the A word.
Alan?
Adults.
Oh, I don't. I was like, that's the name of the show. Like, yeah, it's the subtlety stuff in the performances that stood out in the rewatch that are funny that I didn't pick up on as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
Oh, when Renfield, when he scoops up Dracula, when he's ashes, when he puts the smiley face, you're looking like your old self again, master.
Yeah, because Dracula's a pile of ashes. He just puts the pile of ashes in a little like mound and like pokes a little smiley face with his finger. You look like your old self again.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I feel like we've basically just told you the whole movie from start to finish.
Yeah, but really like jumping all over the place kind of way.
Choppy. Well, that's my fault. I'm pretty bad for that, friends. I apologize in advance.
Fushka.
But I can continue to talk about this movie for a long time, and I'll tell you one thing. I got nothing now. Cut me off. I'm done. I got nothing.
Thanks, Al. That was so profound.
I was just going to say, go watch the fucking movie so you can understand how funny this is.
Okay, well then, I guess with that, it's now the time that we decide if we are going to rewind or fast forward Dracula, Dead and Loving It. So, to our listeners, when we say rewind or fast forward, we are saying, would you recommend to rewatch it today? That is to rewind, or fast forward, leave it in the past. So Al, Dracula Dead and Loving It, rewind or fast forward?
rewind over and over and over
Just
again.
like when we were kids.
just wait, like don't even question us. Just do it. You'll love this movie. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I wish as a kid I understood more of it, because now I really appreciated those subtle scenes that just made me piss myself even more this time around.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's a rewind for me as well. I mean, it's like dated in a way, but it's not. It's because it's like Mel Brooks. His type of humor
it holds up.
It's kind of timeless in a weird way.
Yeah.
It's and the thing that was so unique about his kind of comedy and spoof humor was it's funny if you've seen the movies that it's spoofing, but it's not required to enjoy the film. So you can watch a Mel Brooks film and not know what it's spoofing, and it's still enjoyable.
Oh, you can go into this movie just knowing the bare minimum about Dracula.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you're gonna love it or enjoy it, one or the other. Hopefully you love it.
Yeah. So you would say it's still SpeciAL.
Oh God, I got to get used to that. Yes, it is very SpeciAL to me.
There you go. Thanks, Al. Okay. So, with that,
normal, perfectly normal.
No.
It's like we have to focus and center ourselves again just by saying these lines.
Yeah, I know. Like we'll literally just like walk by each other and go normal, perfectly normal.
I feel like we should start doing the whole like mamushka. Just the one random words.
Mamushka, that's Adam's family.
Oh, what? Well, I'm trying to remember their native tongue.
Fushka.
But it wasn't just fushka they would say to each other. They would say other words.
Yeah, but it's like gibberish.
Mamushka, I thought, was one of them.
Mamushka is the dance in the Adams Family movie.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
We'll probably get to that at some point. Yeah. So, I guess that's it for After School Special. We have a After School Special in the film can.
Yeah, so are we doing the outro now, or?
Yeah, we're doing the outro now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you transitioned. I got you now. So
subtlety.
Yeah, not so much. Sorry, guys. So let us know, was this one a rewind or a fast forward for you? And tell us what childhood movies of yours you think deserve a spot on the show. It might even be one that we wore out on our VHS player as kids. So let us know.
VCR.
Yeah, that's the one. What did I say? VCR?
After DVD players, people started calling VCRs VHS players for some reason.
What did I say? Did I say VCR?
You said VHS player. No, it is a VCR. But then after VCRs was DVD players, and then when DVD players were a thing, people started calling VCRs VHS players.
Would it be okay to just say tape player? Would that make sense?
You can say whatever you want. You can find us at Cult Film School on the socials or wherever you get your podcasts.
Next time, we'll rewatch and discuss another movie that raised us and shaped our questionable taste in movies.
Yeah, among other things, I guess.
I don't know why I did the question.
Until then, stay weird, stay culty.
And nostalgic.
Oh, God. After School Special. Pressing eject now.